the American ace who shot down 40 planes and terrified Japan. In the history of war, some soldiers become legends. They're the ghosts in the machine, the predators of the battlefield, their names whispered in fear by their enemies. During World War II, the skies over the Pacific were a brutal theater of combat where the Japanese Zero fighter reigned supreme. But one man, in one very special aircraft, was about to change all of that. He would become America's highest-scoring ace of all time, a record that still stands today. But here's the twist. This legendary predator, the man who terrified Japan's Air Force, wasn't some hardened killer. He was a quiet, humble farm boy from Wisconsin who just happened to be the deadliest fighter pilot America has ever produced. He shot down 40 confirmed enemy planes, averaging a kill about every other week for 2 straight years. This is the story of Major Richard Bong, the ace of aces, and how his audacious close-range tactics in his P-38 Lightning made him a legend. Chapter 1. The Ordinary World of a Future Ace. Before he was the ace of aces, Richard Ira Bong was just a kid from Poplar, Wisconsin. He was one of 9 children growing up on a family farm, a world of hard manual labor and quiet rural life. He was known for being shy and deeply introverted on the ground, but his eyes were always turned to the sky. His fascination with planes started when a male pilot began flying over his family's farm, serving a nearby summer retreat for President Calvin Coolidge. That spark ignited a lifelong obsession. Bong devoured books on aviation and built model planes for every birthday and Christmas. The real turning point, though, was when his father, a World War I veteran, told him about Eddie Rickenbacker, the race car driver turned fighter pilot who became America's first ace of aces with 26 victories. From that moment on, Bong had one goal: become a fighter pilot. He enrolled in the civilian pilot training program in 1938, and his instructors quickly realized he had a natural, almost supernatural talent for flying. In one famous training exercise, Bong, flying a slow AT-6 trainer, went up against a Czech pilot in a much faster, more powerful P-38 Lightning. The dogfight should have been over in seconds, but no matter what the seasoned P-38 pilot tried, he couldn't shake the young cadet off his tail. After they landed, the Czech pilot said Bong was the best natural pilot he had ever seen. That quiet intensity was about to be unleashed on the world. Chapter 2. Forging a Weapon, the Pilot and the Plane. Bong enlisted in the Army Air Corps right as America was being pulled into the war, earning his wings just a month after the attack on Pearl Harbor. He was sent to Hamilton Field in California, where he met the plane that would become his signature weapon, the Lockheed P-38 Lightning. It was a perfect match. The P-38 was a revolutionary twin-engine, twin-boom fighter that the Germans would later nickname the Fork-tailed Devil. It was fast, powerful, and had double the range of most other American fighters. But its deadliest feature, especially for Bong, was its guns. Unlike other fighters with guns in the wings that required complex calculations to aim, the P-38's cannons and machine guns were all clustered in the nose. This meant it fired a straight, concentrated stream of devastating firepower. The design was perfect for Bong's signature tactic, getting suicidally close to his targets. He believed closing the distance to point-blank range was the only way to guarantee a kill and save ammo. While training, his reckless side started to show. He was famously reprimanded by General George Kenney for flying a loop around the Golden Gate Bridge and buzzing down Market Street in San Francisco. Kenney told him, "If you didn't want to fly down Market Street, I wouldn't have you in my Air Force, but you are not to do it anymore." The general knew that this rare blend of raw talent and fearless audacity was exactly what America needed. In September 1942, Lieutenant Richard Bong was sent to the Pacific. Chapter 3. The Predator of the Pacific. New Guinea in late 1942 was a hornet's nest. Bong was assigned to the 9th Fighter Squadron, the Flying Knights, and immediately thrown into the fray. On December 27, 1942, during the brutal Battle of Bunagona, he got his first kills. His flight of 12 P-38s took on a formation of 40 Japanese aircraft. Badly outnumbered, the Americans charged in. Bong downed a 0 and an Oscar, earning a Silver Star for his trouble. Just 2 weeks later, he shot down his 5th plane, officially becoming a fighter ace.
From there, Bong's kill count just kept climbing. His performance was consistently spectacular. On July 26, 1943, he truly cemented his status as a legend. Spotting 20 Japanese fighters, Bong led a smaller force of P-38s in a brazen attack. In the furious dogfight that followed, he personally shot 4 enemy planes out of the sky. His squadron destroyed 11 Japanese aircraft without a single loss, an action for which he was awarded the Distinguished Service Cross. As his score climbed, an unofficial ace race captivated the American public, a friendly rivalry between Bong and another incredible pilot, Thomas Maguire. General Kenny, seeing Bong's morale-boosting value, gave him a unique role. He was made a freelance gunfighter, attached to 5th Air Force Headquarters. He could roam the skies, hunting for targets of opportunity wherever he could find them. The quiet farm boy had become a predator with the largest hunting ground in the world. Chapter 4. A record broken, a hero honored. By early 1944, the whole country was watching. Bong had just returned to the war after a short leave, where he had met and fallen in love with a college student named Marjorie Vattendahl. Back in the Pacific, he had a large photo of her face plastered on the nose of his P-38, which he named Marge. With Marge on his nose and Eddie Rickenbacker's record in his sights, Bong flew with a new sense of purpose. On April 12, 1944, he shot down 3 Japanese planes in one day, bringing his total to 28 and officially shattering the 26-kill record from World War I. Now America's official ace of aces, General Kenny promoted Bong to major and tried to pull him out of combat, but Bong couldn't stay on the ground. Even though he wasn't required to fly, he volunteered for more dangerous missions. Between October and November of 1944, over the heavily defended skies of Borneo and the Philippines, he shot down another 8 enemy aircraft. His incredible courage earned him the nation's highest award for valor. On December 12, 1944, on an airfield in Leyte, General Douglas MacArthur personally awarded Major Bong the Medal of Honor. Tossing aside his prepared speech, MacArthur looked at the shy 24-year-old and said, "Major Richard Ira Bong, who has ruled the air from New Guinea to the Philippines, I now induct you into the society of the bravest of the brave." Just 5 days later, Bong shot down his 40th and final plane. This time, General Kenny ordered him home for good. The country couldn't risk losing its national treasure. Chapter 5. A tragic piece. Back in the United States, Richard Bong was a hero. He married his sweetheart, Marge, in February 1945 and prepared for a life away from the war. He was assigned to be a test pilot, helping usher in the next generation of American air power, the jet age. He started testing the new Lockheed P-80 Shooting Star, America's first operational jet fighter. But after surviving more than 200 combat missions and the most dangerous dogfights of the war, his luck ran out over the clear skies of California. On August 6, 1945, the very same day the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, Bong's P-80 suffered a fuel pump failure right after takeoff. He tried to eject, but he was too low for his parachute to open. Major Richard Bong, America's ace of aces, was killed instantly. He was just 24 years old. The news of his death shared the front pages with the news of the bomb, a tragic, somber note on a day that signaled the war's imminent end. The nation mourned a man who had survived so much, only to be lost on the cusp of the peace he fought so hard to win. Richard Bong's story is a powerful reminder that heroes often come from the most unassuming places. He wasn't a glory seeker. He was a quiet man who had an extraordinary gift and used it for his country with stunning effectiveness. His legacy isn't just the number 40, it's the courage, humility, and quiet determination that defined him. He remains, to this day, the deadliest fighter pilot in American history, the undisputed ace of aces. If you found this story of heroism as incredible as we did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more stories of military legends. Let us know in the comments what part of Richard Bong's story you found most inspiring. Thank you so much for your support to our channel, the Knowledge Vault Center. Good luck, God bless, and stay safe.